I just finished listening to a book called Jesus and John Wayne. And as I'm listening to this book about evangelicals and their history, and this is not the first book I've listened to about evangelical history, thus the talking points just mimic the Manosphere so well. It's just like literally the Manosphere went to the evangelical church, took their belief system, and repackaged it for the secular world. Because a lot of these Manosphere people, I mean, even a lot of these evangelicals, don't come across as godly or Christ-like, but they have the talking points that back up or are used to weaponize and control women. So I went and found an old article, MRAs for Jesus, a look inside the Christian manosphere, and this was put out in 2014. Diana says Christian masculinists spend much of their time online brutally lambasting modern men and women for not adhering to biblically based gender roles, but their arguments aren't that different from conservative evangelicals. Okay, in this article, she says the manosphere consists of several groups, the most visible, which are men's rights activists or MRAs, though they overlap in a complicated and variegated fashions. They have one thing in common, a disillusionment with women in general and by extension, feminism. Talking about feminism was all throughout the book, Jesus and John Wayne. In this regard, Christian masculinists are no exception. Members of their community, which seem to have formed in the comment sections of several popular blogs, believe that feminism has destroyed the church and that modern Christian men too willingly submit to female leadership. Many of these users post anonymously as they manage in this day and age, but the references made to various preferences and ideologues indicate that there is a strong probability that most of them are straight, white, and cisgender. Now, this was written 10 years ago. Now there is a black manosphere, and it's still parallels. They're anonymous. They have anonymous profiles, and they say the exact same thing. Evident in response to these personal woes, masculinists have used manosphere rhetoric with what they see as biblical gender roles to envision a hierarchical, patriarchal ideal world as far as many are concerned. So they blame women for just about everything. The feminization of men and feminism have basically ruined the world in their viewpoint. Now, keep in mind, this was written 10 years ago, but the fifth horseman says that most single mothers are not victims, but merely women who rode a carousel of men with reckless abandon. That could have been written yesterday, but is manosphere talking points of right now. And I'm going to have to make this a couple of videos, but tell me what